unsigned talent in wrestling today. And the bell has been ringing. Our official assigned for this contest, Brian Allen, Broner versus Stallion.
He's being greeted with Detroit Sucks chants against the real Blackhawks faithful showing up here in Berwyn.
And don't get me wrong, Stallion Rogers, he says he'll take on any man, anytime, anywhere, but that's a concerned look on the face of the Lone Star. That's 6'1", 275 standing across from you.
I don't think Stallion Rogers' best asset is any physical capability he has. It is all upstairs for this guy.
Oh, a collar elbow tie up to start off this contest was not on my bingo card.
And maybe that wasn't a good mental maneuver with a guy who has that much physical maneuvering.
Oh.
2 for flinching.
And the problem punks him out on his way out of the corner. Stallion Rogers taking his time. We saw this against Chico Suave. Took his time, made the match his own when he wanted to make it his own. But here, no offense to Chico Suave, this is a different contest. This is a different type of competitor.
I'm sorry.
I'm
just taken off by the physical dismissal that Broner has here of Stallion Rogers. Now, Stallion Rogers, international television talent, knows how to compete with a variety of different opponents, all up and down the weight scale. All right, doesn't matter whether you're a cruiserweight or a heavyweight. Like I said, upstairs, this is where he plays the chess game. Also, you have a guy who has no allegiances to anyone anymore.
Not only that, but also this is a contest that you draw normally, and you are like, shit, I got to wrestle Isaiah Broner. To get it on 24 hours notice, of course, the original signed opponent, Matt Diesel, not able to be here tonight, but Stallion with a slap to the face.
I don't know.
Oh, and I think he's saying, how about you throw one to me?
I agree with the crowd.
Oh, and a chop to the chest. Sends him into the corner. Woo, 2 times now.
A couple of soup bowls to the ribs right there.
Isaiah Broner throwing some heavy lumber, clubbing him. Brutalizing him in the corner.
Hey, what time is it? I saw a little bit of Vader time there in the corner.
So big. Oh, up onto the shoulders, Samoan drop. There's a gentleman on YouTube, Marky D, who says that Samoan drop is reserved typically for big guys and fat guys, and Isaiah Broner is the big guy.
I wouldn't call him the other thing.
All 275 coming down onto the sternum of Stallion Rogers there. And you got to think, Stallion Rogers, obviously, he called that shot last month, taking out 3 men in one night, 2 of them being, the challenger for the championship and the AAW champion.
See, this is the maniacal stuff.
Backbreaker, a unique variation of a backbreaker. And there's that vintage Stallion Rogers double stop as he goes for a quick cover. That's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to hit hard, with fast, with intensity, to try and steal a victory here tonight.
You see what he's done? Every physical maneuver he's done here in the last minute or so is using his entire body weight. Not a strike of just your foot or your hand to him. No, his entire body has been used as a weapon.
A very lengthy fighter, Stallion Rogers. Oh, and that knee being driven into the jaw. Woo! As these 2 men going at it tit for tat. Isaiah Broner in a position that normally he doesn't find himself in. Stallion Rogers with the upper hand here.
There's just something that Rogers says without saying anything at all that is just very, very terrifying.
Oh, and now Rogers taking the onslaught of assault in the corner, follows with a European uppercut. And a forearm strike, point of the elbow, colliding with the jaw. Broner now goes to get shot off into the corner, but with a reversal, sends in Stallion Rogers. Rogers able to get the boot up, cuts him off at the pass. And a big back suplex puts him down.
Like I said, it's the things this guy says without saying anything at all. That weird just stare off into the distance between everything that he brings to the table.
going for the cover again, only able to get a count of 2, but I like Stallion Rogers doing that. I like him trying to steal the victory by any means necessary, by any opportunity that he can take in this contest, Kevin.
Nothing nice about hitting a man with an elbow in the back of the head, right?
And we know, obviously, Jake Something not in the arena tonight. You know, you got to think, is Beef watching this match by a monitor, biding his time, chomping at the bit, grinding his teeth, saying, maybe I should go knock Stallion Rogers out myself.
And also, Stallion, last time we talked to him, I had that terrifying exchange with him out there on 26th Street. He flat out said, I am here not for anyone, but I am here for the AAW Heavyweight Championship. That's around Beef's waist right now.
A shivering shot up the spine of Isaiah Broner with that toe kick. The Stallion follows with another senton.
That title could be around Josh Alexander's waist by the end of the night, too.
And then who knows what's going to happen after that.
Exactly, because this is the last time we have him here.
But then, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Who knows?
Maybe he wins. Maybe somebody wins that Jim Lynam Memorial Ladder match and decides to sign that contract tonight.
And they cash it in. So there's a lot of possibilities here. And the fact that Rogers came back now.
Oh, God, keep your eyes on Stallion Rogers! Hesitation drop kick in the corner. Stuns the big man. Stomps on the toes. Oh, I've seen Stallion Rogers do this before, but gets countered. A release overhead throw into the buckles. Spine first, neck first.
I think his head bounced off the mat like a basketball. Listen, when you don't color inside the lines and take a lot of risks, stuff like that happens. So much to happen, so much to come later on tonight. Once again, if you're with us here live, you can join us live here in person, aawpro.com for tickets. We'll be live back here at the Berwyn Eagles Club on December 28th.
The Windy City Classic, an event that only comes around once a year, our historic premier event. And you know both these athletes want to walk into the Windy City Classic with that illustrious W attached to their resume. Rogers now charges and gets caught with a power slam. And that's what I love right there. You know, Isaiah Broner didn't have to muscle him over. He used Stallion Rogers' own momentum to put him in a precarious position.
Calculated big man. Calculated big man.
Now a Hangman's swinging neck breaker. A variation of that maneuver I have never seen before as Broner going for the cover. Only able to get a count of 2. You got to ask yourself, while Broner, well known all over the globe, all over the independent scene, here in AAW, a relative newcomer. A victory over Stallion Rogers, do we consider that an upset?
Absolutely. You're beating a guy with international TV experience. You're beating a guy who's taken on.
Oh, Isaiah's charging him up, looking to say, call God! But Stallion with a reversal. German suplex dumps him onto his neck.
Broner's feeling that, you can tell.
And now Stallion, we saw him go for this earlier. Short DDT spikes the man that calls himself Big Money, and now Stallion Rogers heading up to the high rent district. I disagree with this strategy. You stun the big man, you have him down.
Why aren't you covering him?
But who am I to doubt? Stallion Rogers splash off the top. Going for the cover. Exhaustion, fatigue, setting in, not able to hook the leg, not able to get the momentum on that cover needed to get the 3 count.
Big 205 dive right there. Of course, a lot of smart fans here in AAW. They're aware of the background of both these men. They're aware that a win for both these men means they go up for the ladder. But obviously, in that ladder match tonight, someone rockets up the ladder and gets a anywhere, anytime they want championship opportunity. Of course, hanging above the Berwyn Eagles Club right now, that title contract will be on the line. Later tonight, in the Jim Lynam Memorial Ladder match.
Oh, good God.
Oh.
You talked about meeting Stallion Rogers on 26th Street. I think they just heard that one on 26th Street.
Yeah,
a hellacious forearm strike.
Yeah, that reminds me of when the Bears didn't beat the spread and I owed somebody something.
I gotta bring it up.
Fingertip.
Again. Somehow, some way, Stallion Rogers able to stand on his feet, able to trade these strikes with the 275-pound problem. back elbow countered. Oh, God. Headbutt from Stallion and a headbutt from Broner. Both men fading fast.
A little bit of Tokyo here tonight. Little bit of Tokyo. The fighting spirit burning right here in Berwyn.
That's a slugfest if I've ever seen one. These two athletes personifying that Kings Road style here tonight. Listen, the chance of "Let's Go Stallion." I did not expect to hear that tonight.
Very much a different pace here. Broner coming out of the gates had more power. Obviously, that mental edge, that wiliness that you've seen out of Rogers throughout his career to hang with anyone any size is also coming into play, but right now it's a showdown.
Slowdown of this contest now. But how Stallion Rogers with a headbutt puts him down. A heap of exhaustion on the cover, but only gets the two. Woo. Bang headbutt out of nowhere. Shades of Bass Rutten not able to get the 1-2-3.
Oh, I thought for a second he was good. No!
Oh, hoisted onto the shoulders. Broner, that F5 puts him down. Upset Berwyn here in Berwyn. Hooks the leg. No, Stallion able to kick out.
That may as well have been an F10.
That same F5 defeated Matt Cardona. That same F5 has claimed him championships all over the independent wrestling landscape. But here tonight, it was not enough to put Stallion Rogers down for the 3 count, Kevin.
You also see that iso tape on the lower back of Broner. He didn't come in here 100%.
No.
You know, you mentioned all those big matches, all those other places. You know, he's coming here from Detroit, where it's probably not easy to live a normal life as it is on the 8 Mile. But as you see these guys laying chops into each other like they're at a steakhouse, and
woo, at a steakhouse turning each other into hamburger meat, trading shots. Stallion goes low with a kick, catches him with the knee.
Yeah, they got a side of potatoes with it too.
And now, looking to size him up, call God! Stallion, though, able to find his way out the back door. Elbow strike into a German, but Broner back up to his own feet. Stallion back up to his feet again. Threw everything he had into that lariat. Eats a headbutt. Call God! Puts him down. Both Broner and Stallion with the KG veteran maneuver rolls to the outside.
What else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do if you're still there? I mean, maybe you could roll, but I don't know if you'd be able to throw a shoulder up if you got pinned there.
Just ate what has to be a 20-inch bicep across the face, but he rolled to the outside, buying himself some time. Now Broner has to go to the outside, exude more energy, and fatigue himself, exhaust himself, just to get Stallion Rogers back into the ring to give him an opportunity to get the 1-2-3.
I don't like the distance, though. I don't like the distance here that Broner has between him and Rogers. You give Rogers enough time, he's going to figure something else out.
You know, and you got to think Broner might be looking to make him call God one more time, but Stallion moves his way out the back door, makes him eat the ring post. Oh, God, hammerlock. Into the pile driver, dumps him on his neck, 275 pounds, crashing down, and Stallion Rogers has survived the test, and he has solved the problem.
That's right. You make a bear run into your trap. That's just what he just did there right there.
13 minutes, 4 seconds.